Mike sent me an email. He found an article on CNN about a guy who was upset that his Donkey Kong score was beaten. His name was Bill Mitchell. He said, this is a very interesting story. I didn't know people were still playing Donkey Kong. And I didn't know that people got upset that people beat their score. So I do some research and I find this Life magazine photograph of these champions from 1982. As soon as I saw the photograph, I sent it to Mike, and I knew we had to make the move.
My name is Ben Gold. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I was part of this original picture in 1982 in Life magazine, which is considered to be the first gathering of video game champions. And so Mike and Lincoln found Walter Day, who heads the Twin Galaxies International Scoreboard, and was able to track down most of the players that were in that picture. And so this film is about the 80s, about the culture, about the competitive gamers, and what we're doing now.
There's one word, and that word is vision. Not just my vision, but all the players who believed in the vision and pursued the different things I set up, because we did start, essentially, all the pioneering things that have grown into big things today. Like we started the first teams, we started the first leagues, we started the first world championship.
I looked at it as just a bunch of kids having a fun time, taking a picture, and appearing in Life magazine. And now history looks at it as the first official gathering of video game champions or video game competitors.
Once upon a time, Twin Galaxies was just an arcade. It was founded on November 10th, 1981, and within a couple months, someone had got a high score on a game. And I thought, well, this is interesting. Is this the highest score possible? I tried to find out, and I found out that no one knew if it was the world record or not, because no one kept track of the scores. In one half-hour period of making phone calls, I was able to get support from the industry and the manufacturers to be their official scorekeeper.
Once we realized that we're going to make a film in this world of video game guys, we said, how can we get creative about finding somebody that would give us the green light? We said we need to call somebody that's going to make a decision. It wasn't like an instant yes, but it was also not an instant no, and that's where we saw a little bit of daylight.
It really, they went to a lot of effort to put together original footage, pictures I had not seen before, video and things that just totally brought me back and reminded me of my childhood.
I knew immediately when we saw it that we had to do it, so it takes you right back to the 80s, and I knew it was going to be a winner, so I didn't know we'd get to Sundance.
Everything we did was in seed form that now has grown into something monstrously big, way beyond maybe even my vision could have predicted.